When words become weapons. So David writes a prayer for protection against his enemies, specifically those who attack with their words. David describes people who sharpen their tongues like swords and aim bitter words like arrows. This reminds us that not all battles are physical. Some of the deepest wounds come from gossip and slander and quiet schemes. Words can be used to destroy reputations and relationships and peace. But instead of retaliating, David does something powerful, but it's simple. He brings it to God. And he asks the Lord to hide him from secret plots and to deal with those who do evil. And God's response is always just. The very weapons the wicked use, which are words, become their downfall. What they intended for harm turns back on them. I got a bug on me. The turning point of the psalm shows God as the defender. God sees what others try to hide, and God judges what others try to get away with, and God protects those who trust him. The result? People begin to fear the Lord and proclaim his works, and the righteous find refuge and joy in him. So the takeaway here is when you're attacked, especially behind your back, don't rush to defend yourself in anger. And believe me, I know that feeling. I do that all the time. And then after my anger, I bring it to God. But bring it to God first, because he sees and he knows, and he will respond in his perfect way. So to apply this, guard your own words and don't become what hurt you. Trust God with what you can't control and let him be your defender, not your emotions. So a verse to hold on to is verse 10. It says, "Let the righteous one rejoice in the Lord and take refuge in him." And remember, you are called to freedom.